Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for August 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in August and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign may resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you are born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. This video is sponsored by the Lucky Mermaid LLC, Vimeo on-demand videos, where I look at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you psychic predictions and messages for each sign of the zodiac on those topics. I always post the most recently recorded videos links down below in the description box, in the show more section, and these links are also available on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. There you can scroll through and see all the different video series I've recorded, what topics I focused on, how long the predictions go out for, what divination tools I've used, and then you just click on whatever zodiac sign you want. Your sun, your moon, your rising sign, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Remember, when you purchase these Vimeo videos, you are helping to support my channel, and I do truly appreciate it, so I do hope you'll check that out. All that being said, Sagittarius, now onto your August 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. Well, Sagittarius, you're starting off with one of my favorite minor arcana cards. You have the Ace of Swords, which is victory or truth being revealed. It could be victory because truth is revealed to you. It could also indicate knowledge and wisdom and truth. You're really going places. Now, this could literally mean traveling, like you're going places, you got to travel for fun or work, but you could be going places in your life. Like your life could be starting to move where you feel like, wow, I'm really going places now. Some of you are going to have a conference call or a meeting with somebody in August that's going to be very important. And it's going to hold a lot of value and hold some kind of key to your success in something. So it could be in your career, it could be in a job, it could be in a particular endeavor, it could be about buying a property, it could be about starting a business or some kind of legal matter. I don't know what it's about, but it is going to be important. And I feel like you're going to be on top of it. Like you're going to be all over it. You're going to be on top of it. You're going to be prepared. You're going to be really engaged. You're going to be thinking about this conversation long before you have it. You may even, in some regards, you might even be rehearsing like what you want to say or writing down certain questions or things that you have. You could be like, because I feel like your energy's on top of the meeting, and you're going to be like highly engaged, not like I don't care or bored. You're going to be into this conversation. Some of you could have something that somebody wants to buy, and you may really make out very well, and you may consider selling it. It could even be something you weren't even thinking of selling. Maybe you have a boat that's sitting on a trailer in your yard, and you weren't really thinking of getting rid of it, but it's in your driveway or in your backyard, and you're not really using it. And somebody could come along and make you an offer, and you didn't even have it listed. Or your home, or something else that you have that somebody's like, hey, are you interested in selling that? Because I've been looking for that, you know, item or that car or that particular thing. And I feel like you'll be willing to sell it and negotiate. Now, for some of you, you may be already trying to sell it, and then you're going to be lucky you're going to sell it. So you have victory of a sale here. You're going to have victory of a conversation also, like I said. You could have some validation that comes through to you in some very from an unexpected source or sources, where somebody like really compliments you or validates something you predicted or something that you've said or some work that you did. Like, you could get some kind of important validation, or maybe you've been trying to lose weight, or, you know, change your appearance, or get fit, or learn some new subject, or excel at your job, and somebody acknowledges whatever these efforts you've been putting in and you know, compliments you or validates, like gives you some kind of boost of like, you were on the right track, you did the right thing, it's getting noticed. So the next card you have in your reading, you have the Devil, and this is a card that symbolizes being trapped and bound to an unhealthy relationship or trapped and bound to an unhealthy situation. This card can also come up when you have any kind of addictions. It could be addicted to anything: drugs, alcohol, smoking, spending money, sex, pornography, shopping, eating, whatever you could be addicted to, or somebody in your life could have an addiction. The Devil card could also indicate like trepidation, anxiety, and fears that you have. It can also come up with that. You could be watching something kind of be unstable or crumbling around you that used to make you feel kind of stable or secure in some way. It could be a job. It could be a company you work for. It could be a living situation. It could be a social situation, friendships. I don't know what it is, but something that you may have taken for granted that was just kind of there. Or maybe, you know, it's been there for so long and it's been stable for you for so long. You kind of like didn't notice it or took it for granted. Well, it could be crumbling and falling apart right now, and that could create some fears, uneasiness. It doesn't mean like something's falling apart so bad in your life that you're not going to be able to take it. Because I really do feel like this is something that you kind of like, were like, you took it for granted, you didn't think about it too much, or it was just always there. And I don't feel it's any fault of yours. Whatever this crumbling thing is, it's not from something you did or said. It's something to do with that person or situation or whatever. It's something to do with it or them, not you. And I feel like you're going to put a lot of effort into figuring out how to not get sucked into any negative situations, drama, down the rabbit hole. Like, I feel like you're going to be figuring it out. You're going to be like, okay, I know what I need to do to prevent getting sucked into this, or let myself fall apart over it, or, you know, you're gonna be able to figure out how to rise above this situation, how not to let it erode your spirit, how not to let it get you down. You're gonna, you know, initially it could be jarring, but you will persevere and overcome. You're not going to let it freak you out. Some of you Sagittarians may have to take care of somebody that's going through some kind of trouble. It could be an addiction. It could be that they got in trouble with the law, or they're having problems at school, or they're having issues with their relationship that they're in, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe they're having health problems, and you may end up giving them some kind of assistance, whether it's mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, could be materially, like even with money. So the next card you have in your reading, Sagittarius, for August of 2023, you have the Justice card. And the Justice card is dealing with court documents, legal papers, lawyers, the court systems, lawsuits, settlements, divorces. But if it's not a legal thing, this could just be that something in your life that was once unfair and unjust now becomes fair and just. And it could have nothing to do with legalities. Some of you may have to appear in court on somebody else's behalf, or if you witnessed an accident or witnessed something where you have to give your account of what you witnessed. Now, it could be pertaining to you specifically, if you were in a car accident or something happened of an illegal nature that was directed towards you, and you have to you have to go to court or give your perspective about what happened from your vantage point. But for some of you, you could just be, a witness. You could be, supplying your testimony about something. There could be somebody that's getting you to sign documents or legal papers because something needs to get passed on to another phase or to somebody else. So, like, if you are making a trust fund for somebody, or if you are making a will, and or if there's a series of people that need to sign papers, like they got to sign, then you got to sign, then somebody else signs. That could be sometimes that's with sale of a house, buying a house, sale of a house, realtor signs, a lawyer signs, mortgage company, lenders sign, you sign, the person buying or selling signs. It could be something like that, because I see papers getting pushed down the line and different people having to sign it. So it's could be for a sale of a house. It could be for settling an estate. It could have to do with a trust fund, or setting up something like power of attorney, executorship, anything of that nature. There could be some other type of thing that is not coming to me, that legal papers will get signed by this one, that one, the other one, and you're in the lineup. So that also comes up here for you. There could be a family member that breaks free of some sort of agreement or contract. Maybe it's not legal at all. They just agreed to do something and now they're breaking free and saying, I'm not doing that anymore. Maybe they were taking care of an elderly relative and now they're saying, I'm not doing it anymore. Or maybe there was a contract with a family member to do something and they're breaking the contract. If it's not a family member, it could be somebody else, like an employee breaking a contract, or some other contract could be getting broken. Maybe you're the one breaking it, but you got to listen to these messages, Sagittarius, because it's a general reading, remember, and watch your rising sign, sun sign, and moon sign, because some months one is going to resonate more with you than the other. That's the nature of psychic readings. That happens all the time. So your fourth card is the Magician. This is the card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in the spiritual plane and in the ethers and in your mind, you can manifest into physical reality, and you have all the tools in front of you with which to do so. Sometimes the Magician can be trickster energy, but not usually. That doesn't usually come up for me, but it could be that. Some of you are going to buy a property and convert it into something else. Maybe you're buying a home and you're going to convert it into a business. Or maybe you're buying a piece of property and you're going to turn it into, like, you're going to build a barn and have stables, and you're going to train horses, or, something else. I'm just picking that. I don't know what you're going to do with it, but some of you are buying a property. It could be a home, it could be a piece of land, and converting it into something else. It could also be you buy an object, like technology, a machinery, something else, and or furniture, and you buy it and then you adjust it, change it, convert it into something else. Some of you are doing that in August or maybe even in September. You're going to want a lot of guarantees in August. You're going to want a lot of certainties in August. You're going to want a lot of offers on anything you're selling in August. And you may start to create something in your life that actually brings you a lot of joy and maybe makes you feel a lot better about yourself. Like starting your own business, starting your own website, or creating something. If you're artistic, because I saw something in my mind that looked like it was either a painting or some kind of sculpture or something out of light, like using different lighting, or, you know, I don't know what it is, but if you have some kind of artistic flair or creative bent, your creativity could be at an all-time high, and you may be pouring your energy into creating something that's really like eye-catching and very expressive of, you know, your inner world and your creativity. You may even consider starting your own business. You may even consider starting your own business with a family member or a love partner. Could come up for some of you, or even just could even be with a friend. But starting your own business, some of you will be doing it with somebody. That's also being mentioned in this Magician card. And the last card you have for August of 2023, Sagittarius, is the King of Rods. And this very likely could be you, because this is a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Could be another fire sign person in your life. You know, doesn't just have to be you. You could be concerned or worried about a family member, or somebody that you're close to, where it could be like bothering you. You may feel like you want to make sure that they're okay, or maybe they're not well, or you could be like worried about them in some regard. I get you. I feel for some of you, this is you worrying about somebody you care about, like a family member, but it could be converse, like the reverse, where somebody is worried about you. It could be going that direction as well. There could be things either in your life, in your property, that had some kind of property damage that you need to take care of and fix, or somebody else that you are related to or that you are connected to or care about. They may have had some property damage. So if it's not their physical, mental, or emotional well-being you're worried about, or health-wise, it could be that. But this could be if there was property damage from whatever, a flood, an earthquake, a fire, a tornado, a hurricane. You could also have that worry. Sorry, there's little gnats in here. For some plants I have to plant outside. So it could be that there's some things that you need to take care of that had some kind of damage. And you may be really thinking a lot about making changes to your environment. You may be thinking of repainting, rewallpapering, building a wall, building a fence, putting down pavers, building a shed or a garage, rewallpapering, changing your window treatments, getting new flooring. You could be thinking about things of that nature also. Or to yourself. If it's not your property, you may be thinking like, I need to gain weight, or I need to lose weight, I need to change my hair, or I want a new wardrobe, or I want cosmetic surgery, or I want to, maybe you want to take care of something like you want to get your teeth straightened, or you want to get, some kind of surgery or eye surgery or whatever. So you may be pondering these things, which would be like self-improvement, fixing issues, making changes. So I feel like that's strong with Sagittarius, whether it's to your own physical well-being and personal self or your environment where you live. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Sagittarians to work with, use, and wear in the month of August 2023 is Unakite. And Cancer, I haven't done all the zodiac signs yet. I've done most of them, but Cancer also got Unakite. Unakite is a stone of vision and opening the third eye, which is your psychic eye. It's also useful for scrying, which is, you know, when I look in my crystal and I look and I see visions and people and animals and hear messages, and I'm doing this and getting that scrying, you can do that. You can do it with any gemstone, but it does say this is also useful for scrying. It's a stone of balance and bringing emotions and spirituality together. It stimulates compassion and empathy, and Unakite encourages gratitude, and it also instills determination. If you wear this stone or sleep with it under your pillow, or meditate with it, I like on your third eye, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra, I feel in August it's going to make you feel like your old self again, or back to the way you felt like years ago. So if you felt like out of sorts, or you don't feel like you used to, if you get some Unakite and wear it, it may sort of bring you back to feeling like, I feel like my old self again. It's also going to be a stone, if you gaze into it and scry it and look at it, it's going to bring you deep introspection. You're going to be doing a lot of soul searching, deep thought. It's kind of like it kind of like gives you mind expansion. It's also going to be a stone that's good for you to heal any emotional wounds, especially if you had any heartbreak, any heartache or heartbreak. If you wear the stone or sleep with it under your pillow or carry it or wear it in August. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And when you do share this video, you help other people get insight and psychic messages and information that otherwise they may not know about. So that may help people you know, and also help this channel. So I do hope you'll consider sharing my videos with others. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, the most recently recorded links are posted down below in the description box in the Show More section. And all my videos that I record are on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. I'm going to name some of the videos that are linked down below. My mid-year Psychic Tarot update for each sign of the zodiac is available. You may want to get both your rising sign and your sun sign in those videos. Also, my mid-year love and romance Psychic Tarot update for 2023 for singles and couples. I highly recommend watching the entire video because there will be a crossover for some of the messages that are for the singles may apply to the couples and vice versa. So you may want to watch the entire video. And right at the end of that video on the mid-year love update, I pull an oracle card for you from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart oracle cards from John Holland deck. Don't forget, my psychic crystal readings for August of 2023 are also available. I look into every topic I can think of looking into in the psychic crystal readings. And if you want to get like a continuation or an expansion of these YouTube readings where I do the tarot, you may really want to follow it up with the crystal. Many people find those readings are accurate, and you may find they're accurate for you as well. Don't forget, you're being affected by the 2 eclipses that happened. One was in April and one was in May. So the first one is the eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Aries, April 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading. And my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Many people find that these tend to be very accurate for people, and I highly recommend if you can watch your sun sign and your rising sign. And for those of you that find your moon sign resonate with you, you may want to check that out. You are being affected by those eclipses all the way until October of 2023. Don't forget my What's Lucky and New for You in 2023. If you haven't checked it out yet, you still have, 5 months, 6 months left of 2023. You may want to see what's going to be lucky and new for you the rest of the year, because those readings, a lot of times I feel like, wow, what's lucky and new seemed kind of difficult, but the luck can show up later, even initially when you may not think something's lucky. In those particular videos, I did feel like not all of the signs, but most of the signs seemed pretty lucky right up front, not having to wait for the luck for like stuff that seems not so lucky to change lucky later. So you might want to check those out. And don't forget, my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings are available. Those readings are for 12 to 18 months out in time, starting in April of 2023 and going all the way out until October of 2024. So if you want to see what's going on in the area of career and finance for you, you might want to get some of those signs. Like maybe you want your rising and moon, or you want your sun and your rising in that video series. Also, don't forget that my psychic tarot readings for the beginning of the year of 2023 are available, and the psychic crystal readings I did this year, I never did that before, for each sign of the zodiac for the entire year are also available. So you really might want to check that out. Lots of people like to see the whole New Year's readings. There's other videos, links there. I'm not going to name them all. Please feel free to look at those, click on them. If you want to read the descriptions of the videos, like I said, you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page and scroll down and read what I'm doing in each video. I do talk about how many cards I've pulled, what I'm looking at, and how long the predictions go out for. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me, you can get them on my Facebook page at the Lucky Mermaid LLC, or you can get them on Instagram at the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. I also post these psychic predictions and messages on my YouTube community pages. I'm not putting them in a video format. These are written, they're 5 paragraphs long, and many people find they resonate with them. They may also resonate with you. So I hope you'll check them out. Maybe not the entire written predictions, maybe only this message and that message and this one over here will apply to you. Some people find the whole message applies to them. So I hope you'll check those out. Also, if you'd like to make a donation to this channel and help support the readings I do here on YouTube, there is a PayPal link down below in the description box in the Show More section underneath all the video series I've listed, and it's connected to PayPal. If you want to make a donation, just click on that link and it will take you to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me and it does help me a lot. So thank you so very much for that. So I hope all the signs of the zodiac, all of you, have an absolutely amazing month of August. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.